Human Rights Commission has gone to the media with all the letters. They never wrote to me. My spokesperson. Every statement I take out, the spokesperson's number is there. I belong to a party that has a secretary general. I've got a private secretary. I've got a secretary in my office. But they were playing politics. They were going to the media with statements, with letters that they wrote to me. I never received those letters. We found that letter 4 days from a PA, from one person that works at the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture. The humiliation of a junior worker coming with a letter that was meant for me. That's such a personal thing that I have to answer questions. Is that the Human Rights Commission? I'm not a lawyer, but one thing I know about the law is you have to hear both sides. Before they could hear my side, they already said there's prima facie evidence that he's guilty. They already said, what is my sentence going to be? They, the judge, the jury, the executioner, the sentencer, except the investigator. I look forward to my day in court where I will cross-examine them. You can accuse me of many things. Listen, I'm guilty of many things. Racism, never. This is a campaign because people are scared in their minds. They think I'm running for president in 2029. And now they are trying already to eliminate me from the race. I am not even thinking along those lines. I'm thinking of doing the job that my president has tasked me to do.
Habari ma Afrika, mimi ni King, nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Asante kwa kutazama Mckenzie. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about this case of Gayton Mckenzie. The Human Rights Commission has said that they're going to be investigating after that prima facie evidence that they have. They're going to bring him in court for him to answer for all, let me just say, racist comments that he tweeted long time ago, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. I do agree with him to a certain degree when he says the Human Rights Commission, they went out to the media and said things. You remember they came out and said he must apologize. They said he must go for rehabilitation. He must go and be conscientized and trained about racist and racist remarks and all of those things. And they said he must also pay damages. What they said, he must donate to a good cause or something like that. So yeah, I do agree with him. They were not supposed to say all of those things because it looks like they have reached a conclusion as to his status in terms of him being racist and all of those things. So I wanted today to break down this video. He said quite a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen. He says they think I'm running for president. Yo, imagine. But in South Africa, anything is possible. I would not put it past him. Anything is possible. These things are bought. Being a president in South Africa from now on going forward is going to be a president that is bought. Yeah, not a president that is elected by the people. I promise you that much. So I want to break down his live that he had 2 days ago when he said he's not going to apologize. He's not racist and everything. But interesting, listen to this one. Interesting, in that live, he makes threats to social media people. I hope King says so is not part of those people, Gayton. And also he admits that he's the one that bought the team. He admits that's the problem with these live stream things, going live every day without a script. The next thing you say things that are okay. It's fine, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about that, Paseta, and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane, host is in Chiva Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, we're talking Gayton Mckenzie, the Human Rights Commission, the old tweets, a lot of things that he said. Gayton Mckenzie's lives are so entertaining. I'm starting to enjoy them now. I'm starting to enjoy them because umlomo man, umlomo uzokubulalisa man, uzokubulalisa umlomo. Before we start with that, please visit www.paseta.africa. Make sure that you send your contribution of 50 Rand to the Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. What we're trying to do is infiltrate the education system all around Africa so that it can favor the African child, so that the African child can build technology, can have advanced science, can understand agriculture for the future of this continent. That's what we are trying to do. We are officially registered in Lesotho, so the Lesotho team sent me some pictures that were so motivating, that we have registered our constitution, that site and everything. The processes of registering an NGO in Lesotho is not easy. So it's not easy. It's not like here in South Africa where you just pay 200 Rand and register a company. That's not that case in Lesotho. In Namibia also, a lot of African countries, there's so many questions that you are asked. Why are you registering these things? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to tackle the government and all of those things? So thank you so much to the team in Lesotho, Mama Mapito, and our president who is Kauhelon Tojane and Tatin Tojane. We thank you so much for running this course, guys. It took a lot of money, it took a lot of time for you guys to register Paseta Lesotho, and we are very happy. And we are going to be announcing many more registrations around Africa, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much to that. We can give them a shout out on the comment section. Just say shout out Paseta Lesotho, and I will appreciate it. If you want to know more about Paseta, just go to our YouTube channel, which is Paseta School. You can follow us on all social media handles, Paseta School. You will find us there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Guys. Hey, let me laugh it out before I start. Hey, it's so nice to be a podcast. If it was a mainstream media, you can't even laugh like this. Excuse me, guys. There's something in my eye. There's a pros and cons with Gayton Mckenzie doing lives like this almost every day, 3 times a week or whatever. I'm not sure when he does it, but it's most of the time. There's pros and cons of him doing it. The pros is that he is transparent to his political party, the Patriotic Alliance. They are forever on the ball. They know what is going on. The president tells them. There's no high command team and what. I'm sure they do have some structure somewhere where where they speak other party things, very deep party things. But in general, what is happening in South Africa, Gayton is going to take his phone and he's going to tell everybody. So for me, Gayton is the Secretary General of the PA. He is the Secretary, he's the spokesperson of the PA. He's the deputy of the PA. He's the everything of the PA. He's running the PA from his shoulders. He's doing everything himself. You understand? There's no need. In other parties, you will see Fikile Mbalula having a press and whatever. If I ask you now who's the Secretary General of the PA, I don't even know him or her. I don't know if there's the only other position that I know is a Deputy President, which is Okeni Kunene, and he's going to lose it very soon. So that's the thing. So there's pros and cons in all of these lives, and I think sometimes he's going to incriminate himself in some of the things. You will see later in the video. I will explain why I come to that conclusion. So now let's listen to him when he says he's going to be meeting with the Human Rights Commission and that he's not a racist and all of that.
I'm going to subject myself. I'm meeting the lawyers for human rights soon. I will not apologize because I'm not a racist. I've not said racist things. I will explain everything that was said there. You know, the people want to act like the K word belongs to black Africans only. No, that insult. We are victims of that insult. But I want you to know that I got the letters. They told me I can apologize, whatever. I'm not going to apologize. I want you to know. And not because I'm arrogant. Because I'm not a racist and I've not said racist things. How the hell? So just know that I'm not going to apologize because I didn't say racist things. Some of those tweets, they said, I said this. I was fighting racism like the one guy was saying racism. I said, bullshit. I said people should go for life to jail for racism.
Okay, so yeah, he says he will meet with the Human Rights Commission. He is not racist. He is guilty of many things, but not racism. And he says he will not apologize. Then he says that thing that he likes saying. People want to act like the K word is for exclusively black people. Hey, Gayton, we don't want that word. We don't want it. We are not like Gayton says, the colored people that use the word casually to name a darker complexion colored and all of those things. We don't want that word. We don't want the exclusivity to that word. For me, that's very discriminative for him to continue to say that. It's something that I don't understand. What point is he trying to make by saying it's not exclusive to black people? I explained in the other shot that I had that because you are colored or because you are black, it does not mean that you cannot be racist to other colored and black people. He understands that from color to colored, in terms of lighter skin complexion colored being racist to darker skin complexion. But he does not understand how a colored can be racist to a black person. I don't know why he doesn't understand that. He says he's not arrogant. He will not apologize. All of those things. It's fine. That is up to him. So he's making points in this live. That is why I took some time to go and watch the whole live and cut it short, small pieces for you guys so that you guys can get the whole thing. He's making points why he is not racist, and then he breaks it down. So one of the instances is when he had an agreement with the ANC and the EFF. This is what they said.
I remember a story. It's so strange that Action SA is the one accusing me of racism. And I'll tell you why it's so ironic. That Ethel Trollip is part of Action SA. And I remember how we had a meeting with the EFF and the ANC that we're going to remove Ethel Trollip. I was part of that meeting. And we decided we're going to move him. We agreed Marlon Daniels, our national chair, will get a certain position. What then happened, then Malema went and he said, we're going to cut the throat of whiteness. That's around 2016, I think. Cut the throat of whiteness. I said, no, but that is wrong. It's like we're against white people. I don't want racism. And I went to Ethel, I said, it's your lucky day. I'm not going to vote for cut the throat of whiteness. For me to be told that I'm racist, I'm going to deal with it. I want you guys to know. I'm going to deal with every issue. And some people swear me, they say stuff to me, but as a minister, I can't answer in a certain way, but it's okay.
Okay. Very interesting scenario that Gayton is narrating for us here. They were meeting with the EFF and they were taking, I think, Action SA Philip Trollip out, ne? And he says, Malema said, we are going to cut the throat of whiteness. And Gayton Mckenzie then turned around and said, no, I'm not going to be part of this. That is racist. I'm not going to be part of it. So well done to him for that. I don't have personally a problem with what he said there. Did Julius say that? We are just going to take Gayton's word for that he said it, you know. You know how expressive Julius Malema can be. So he, you know, yeah, I'm not going to defend or say anything, but I will say, if that is what is happening, he is making examples that I am not racist. So I'm going to keep to this theme, that all the examples that he makes is examples to show that I am not racist. So we have to keep the theme for the entire video. He says some people swear at him, but as a minister, he cannot answer in a certain way. I'm going to play something else later on in the video. You have to hang on to hear the slight threat that he makes. Then his mind comes back to come back, because I think people make a mistake to think that the old Nomoro Gayton is no longer there. It's like he's no longer there. I think people make that mistake. That's why as content creators, okay, I am going to make this point later, but as content creators, when you say things about people, make sure that you will be able to stand in front of them and still maintain a good posture and say, I stand for, 10 toes to what I said. Understand? Because people take things personal, and social media and everything is slowly getting to them. They watch about King Said So, they watch a lot of things. I don't attack Gayton, understand? I disagree with him with 90% of the things he does. But like a personal attack where you are attacking Gayton, I don't attack Gayton. Understand? But then you still need to be, as a person, as a man, to say what I say, I stand on what I say. That's why my father always said, don't say what you mean, and always mean what you say. So I go with that principle. Let's listen to him saying he threatened President Ramaphosa.
I threaten the president. I will never threaten the president. Imagine a man that has given me an opportunity to serve the country. I see what that man is trying to achieve, and I support President Ramaphosa. And if I'm being asked to leave, I will leave, and I'll still support what he's trying to achieve. I'll still support the GNU. It's not for them. They think we are like, but this is for us. It's not this job is not life and death. That you must just support a man while you have a job. No.
Yeah, I don't know where this Gayton Mckenzie threatened Ramaphosa is coming from. I'm not sure. Gayton Mckenzie will never threaten Ramaphosa. No. That man has sold out completely to the ANC. Completely to the ANC. He said he's coming to politics for power, and he got power in terms of the ministry position. He's never going to speak ill about Cyril Ramaphosa. Never. I don't know who said that, why they said that, but I'm just covering that because it was just a short clip that I got from the live. So those of you who don't like watching the whole things, that's why you come to King Says So that we can break down what Gayton Mckenzie has said. So I don't think Gayton will ever threaten Cyril. We'll never know. But for now, I don't see that happening in the near future. Gayton Mckenzie was also attacked for supporting Dricus du Plessis. You know that guy who lost the match just Balobanyaramo at the UFC middleweight champion. So Gayton came out to defend his love and support of Dricus du Plessis, and this is what he said.
And then the Dricus du Plessis. People say Dricus is a racist. Dricus is no racist. They don't know Dricus. They must go to the gym of Dricus. Go and see how many black guys are being trained at Dricus's gym. How many black guys are being fed at the gym? How much Dricus gives back to the gym for black people? For our people, he's giving back. He's training them. You can't come here and say Dricus is a racist because he had an opinion that you don't like about South Africa. Some of you don't even sing the national anthem, the part of the stem. But today you want to tell us you don't like Dricus. I love Dricus. I support Dricus. You can call me names. You can call me an ass licker. You can call me what? That man stood at a press conference and he spoke about me, Dricus. And he spoke about this country. He walked in with a South African flag. So I will support him. I don't hold, it's always the ones that think they're perfect. I don't hold stuff against somebody that he said that I disagree with.
Yeah, first of all, Ash, if you watch this live, I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but there's a point that he makes. He says, "Oh, Dricus, at his gym, there are 18 and 13 of the people that are in his gym are black." Hey, it's like we are going back to the 1990, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000s when white people were trying to justify that they are not racist. But how can I be racist? I've got a garden boy. He's a black man. I employ 8 black men. My house cleaner is a black man. And all of that. That's what they try to justify. We know Dricus du Plessis, for us who've been following MMA, I know someone who's training in that gym personally. For confidentially, I'm not going to name his name. I know he's one of those, I'm sorry, my brother, but you're one of those sellouts now. But none of them travel with our Dricus. If you see with the team going to overseas, they are not there. They are not there. But that's fine. That's not neither here or there. It's like when you look at, what example can I make so that you guys can get me properly? I know. It's fine. It's fine. Let me leave it. I wanted to make an example about the Egyptian team. If you look at the Egyptian team, you will think that Egypt does not have black people and all of that. But let's leave it. Let's not get into all of those things. Let's get to the matter in hand here. So Dricus says he does not hold stuff against people that he does not agree. What is it that Gayton does not agree with Dricus? Dricus du Plessis loves and endorses Donald Trump. So does Gayton Mckenzie. Gayton Mckenzie said, "I love Donald Trump." So what is it that they don't agree with? I remember when the Afrikaner people were marching against the Bella Bill, they went to the Voortrekker. Guess who went there to go and collect the memorandum? It was Gayton. It was Gayton. Gayton is the one that's always fighting and saying that. And there's a lady called Bianca who says it perfectly in terms of this issue of Dricus. Why we did not want Dricus to win. And this is what she said.
So before we laugh at everyone else about getting up early to watch that fight, I got up early to watch that fight. And there was only one reason, because I don't care about that sport at all. I'm more a national team supporter and not really a sports fan. But I will support national teams, okay? And I watched that particular fight because I was afraid of what he was going to say if he won. Because if he said something, we were going to have to deal with the fact that every right-wing dingbat in South Africa was going to climb on that issue and push it like they did before. And he got backlash previously about making the political statement. So I thought, well, if he wins, maybe he will apply social awareness and not make a political statement. But then he didn't win. So, yeah, I was afraid because of the disinformation we have been fighting for months now. I was thinking, oh, no, please don't make the right-wing dingbats happy. And that was why I got up to watch the fight. So I'm not laughing at people that got up.
Oh, I love this lady Bianca so much. I love her so much. She's one of my favorite TikTokers out there. I'm not sure if she has a YouTube account, but she's one of my favorite TikTokers. I follow her religiously. Because she reports a lot of misinformation about crime in South Africa and the perpetrators and all of that. Please make sure that you follow her on TikTok. I think now it's Bianca says 3, because I think her accounts have been closed twice or something like that. But anyway, that is the fear that we had of Dricus, because of the last time he was winning and beating Israel Adesanya disappointed us so much. when he was winning all of the belt, then he started saying things that that were not right. We know he's pro AfriForum and all of those things, but to go and stand there, even AfriForum is retracted from those statements to say there is a genocide in South Africa and all of those. They retreated from that statement. Dricus went out there and promoted that false narrative against South Africa, and that is what we feared. If he wins, oh my God, so lalapi. It was one of those things. It was nothing like personal or whatever. It was like, oh my God, he's going to wear the South African flag and then spit on it by saying a lot of lies. So that's what we feared. So yeah. Yeah, but now I want to get into something. I'm just checking my notes here. You'll excuse me. I want to get into something that is very important. So yeah, that's what we were saying about Dricus. So we are done with that. Gayton Mckenzie will love characters like Dricus Plessis. They are the same thing. It's just Dricus will never vote for him because Dricus will never see Gayton as his equal. Never. You can support them, you can kiss them, you can praise them, you can do whatever. They will never wear a PA t-shirt and say Viva Gayton Mckenzie. Never. It will never happen. It will never happen. Yeah, if you will your way, I don't know how is it gonna rain. So now here is a threat, ladies and gentlemen. Here is a threat against social media people. A very serious threat that Gayton Mckenzie kicks out. And I told you, the old Gayton, don't think that Gayton is dead and buried. He's still there somewhere. Let's listen to what Gayton Mckenzie said here.
You see, these ones that go for likes and swear me, that's okay. A time will come when I'm no longer the minister. I'll be like, repeat what you said. They're on social media. I have not these small boys that you just insult and threaten and stuff like that. I will open a legal case against you. And I'll sue you guys. Carry on. Let me just finish this thing. We have a list of people we will sue. We will not be violent towards you. We're not violent. We're not that type. We're over those things. We grew up with violence. We're not violent. We will deal with you by the law.
Guys, if you take what Gayton Mckenzie said lightly here, you are going to be in trouble. I'm speaking now to all of us who are content creators. Because you guys who comment on the comment sections, you are not on the fire line. So if you take what he said, those who go around for doing for likes, because what we are doing here, he says we are doing it for likes and subscriptions and all of that. He says when he is no longer a minister, he will say, come, repeat those things. That is a threat, but because he knows that will sound like a threat, then his mind registered, oh my God, I can't say that, I'm lying. Then he said, no, we will open a case against you. What is stopping him from opening the case as a minister? The way he opened the case against those boys. You understand what I'm saying? He does not like the publicity. You must remember, he's not a fully fledged politician. He does not come from that lifestyle. Yes, he was in politics for a long time and everything, but he's a... I'm finding it hard to describe what type of a person he is. He's a businessman that turned politics. Let me rather say that. He's a businessman that turned politics. But you must remember, before the businessman, there was the criminal Gayton who was sure that he wants to be a criminal. From the age of 10 years old, he knew already. As a teen already was robbing his first bank and everything. So that Gayton, from that small age, 8 years, 9 years, up until he grew up to his 40s, don't think that Gayton is gone. Don't make a mistake of thinking that Gayton is gone. You understand? So that's why I say to content creators and everyone who speaks about people on social media, make sure that you will be able to stand what you can for what you said. Understand? make sure that you're able to defend yourself. Make sure, if you guys, for those who have been on my channel for 2 years, I think it's my second year now doing content creation, third year this year. You guys know in the beginning we had lawsuits and everything. You make sure that you've got lawyers. Make sure that you've got lawyers. And if you can, make sure that you know how to defend yourself. You are going to meet people in the streets that they hate you for what you said. And people like our Gayton, they will never come themselves to you. They will never come themselves. Forget about it. He's now too wise to say that. You can say, hey, kile pantite, what, but he understands the law. He will never come to himself to that. I'm not saying he will do it, but I'm saying politicians usually, the big dogs don't come themselves and say, hey, what did you say about me or whatever? No. They send other people. And because they've got that mentality of saying, I will send someone to go deal with King Said So, and not specifically me. I hope he's not speaking about me. I would say Asha or anything, but I hope he's not speaking about me, because Mina, like I said, I'm clear with my stance on my why I disagree with Gayton Mckenzie. The whole Mabahambe thing, I disagree with it. And I just disagree with politics that wants to group around specific people and all of that. But anyway, there's many things that Gayton does I disagree with. Understand? But I still feel like for colored people, they found a home there. So if I was colored, probably I would also run to the PA also. Why not? I mean, why not? Where would you run to where it makes sense as a colored person, even though you don't want to be in politics of race and all of those things, especially with colors are 12% of the South African population. So so that's the issue. So now that's where I wanted to say it's a very serious threat. He did turn around and say, okay, we are not violent people, we are not violent, we will deal with you via the law. All of that stuff he said, it does not mean. The first tone, if you listen to the first tone and read the facial expression, you can see that he was saying, if you fuckers, if I was not a minister, if I was the old Gayton, that for me, that's how it came out. You guys, you will tell me what you think on the comment section. Let me leave that one. Let me not go deeper on that one. I made a video long time ago when his son bought a Bloemfontein Celtic. I said, this is not his son that bought it. It's Gayton that bought it. I explained why I said that as to that interview with Robert Marau. Gayton confirms that. Listen to this.
If you want to look at Siwelele that my son acquired, he didn't acquire. That's not a business decision. That was for him, the majority of supporters of Siwelele in the Free State. There's like a 2% colored population, I think. It's black Africans. He acquired that team for that supporters there. For those supporters, that's their team. He acquired that team for them. Imagine a racist getting a team for black Africans. That's 98% black Africans. Are you guys crazy? But we know the influencers on social media that was paid. We know all of that, but we're not answering now. We're going to answer.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm going to close with this. I still have 2 more videos, but I see the time is too long now. I don't like long format videos, especially about one person. So he says, no, my son acquired that team. It was not a business move. He says it has about 2% of the population, I think, in the Free State is colored. And he says, then he sells himself out. He says, imagine a racist getting a team that is 98% black people. So now he's admitting that he is the one, because remember, he's trying to clear the point that I'm not racist because I'm with black people. You understand? So now he says, imagine imagine me, the racist, buying a team. It's not even a business move. It's not even making sense. We just bought it because of black people, this team. Now, the first time he said they bought it because of his father loved the Bloemfontein Celtics. But now he bought it because it's for black people. It's not for colored people. Colored people are like 2%. But 98% of the team supporters is black people. And so he says, imagine a racist buying. So that confirms to me that Gayton Mckenzie is the one that bought the team. I explained it in length that Gayton Mckenzie did not want to disclose all of his financial assets and businesses. So he transferred everything to his son when he became the minister. So his son is just a custodian of the businesses and the shares that he's got that side. Cyril Ramaphosa did the same also. Many other politicians did the same. It's not only Gayton Mckenzie. So my issue was that when the son bought the team, he acted as if he was not part and everything. He's the one that bought the team. Here he is today telling us, imagine a racist buying a team that has 98% black people supporters. That's what he said. So so we know that he's the one that influence that has the influence over the purchasing of the team. So yeah, this video is too long. This video is too long. Yeah, go in the comment section also and tell me, because I've got I wanted to break down 2 more slides. Go in the comment section and tell me if you mind when the videos are longer than 20 minutes. I find it hard to record less than 15 minutes. That's how I record. I record for a long time. I'm in the studio from 12 o'clock to past 1 to just for 2 videos, but it takes a lot of time doing that. So if you enjoy the content, click the subscribe button. Make sure that you show your boy love on the comment section. Join the team, join the gang team, and be a member of the club of the channel, and donate 20 rand, 50 rand, 100 rand, 200,000 rand per month. We will really appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that's my take on the video of Gayton Mckenzie. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I am going to rest now. Until we meet again, please don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child, do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace and Pan-Africanism. I salute you.